You all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play some Stationeers, I'm K. So we've gone out mining. We've gotten a whole bunch of stuff set up. Now it's just time to start getting resources so we can start building more advanced things. So mining in this game is pretty straightforward and simple. You only get a hand tool. You have an electric and a non-electric version. I've never actually used the non-electric version. Never used a regular pickaxe. And I don't really plan on it. Finding ore in this game is a little wonky. You'll see a little smidgen stick out of the terrain, and then you start mining, and sometimes there'll be a whole bunch, sometimes there'll be just that one little piece that you saw. You're never really quite sure, and you have no idea which way the ore vein's actually going, so sometimes you can always, sometimes I feel like I'm always leaving, you know, unmined resources. There is one thing that when you start getting really close, you'll see the terrain start cracking. That lets you know there's ore there. And sometimes it actually says what ore it is. When you highlight it, you can see how like it just flashed, letting me know there's still iron in that direction. Now it's just an estimate because, well, it kept flashing straight ahead of me, and yet I still don't have any. So, but there'll be a block somewhere around here. Oh, I was picking up the one that I was standing literally next to. I don't think that's everything. Yep. So I'm on a mission to find as much iron as I can. Well, be right back. So I'm redoing the power situation. There's a lot of different things you can do in this game. When it comes to regard with power, you can set up a computer to, after a lot of painstaking programming, it will track the sun. But unfortunately, on a lot of, when you do it with a lot of solar panels, it creates a lot of lag for a lot of people, and we get a lot of frame issues. So we're gonna go with overkill and just angle the solar panels statically. So we're gonna need a lot more wire.
So what are you up to now?
Redoing the power. I need a whole bunch of wire. Should just go ahead and do heavy cable, shouldn't I?
Probably for between the solar and battery and transformer, yeah. What are you doing? Just breaking it all back up?
Yeah. Of course, there should be gold in there. Wait. Did it just eject that?
I just dropped that.
There should be gold in there. deconstruct that again. All right, so I just threw an ingot of 50 copper in there, so that should give us 100 heavy wire. I'm just gonna run it until it's empty.
What you need? Oh, yeah, I was just about to say you need gold.
All right, I think I'm getting rid of these.
But yeah, it was only 34, so it wouldn't kick it out.
But the lever should work, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
All right, burning through the heavy wire.
So did you make a couple of large batteries?
I just made, yes, I made 2 large batteries, but we're only have one.
Oh, you put the other one in the APC?
Oh, those batteries. No, I made one. I wanted to make another one, and I thought I made another one, but it didn't make. So we're starting to lay out the floor plan for the hydroponics. Solar power is done, but as you can see, our base is pretty much dead of power. So once the sun starts rising up, then we'll, for the time being, all of our power issues should be going away. We've got 6 solar panels aligned so that at any given time there should be at least 2 panels that's pulling a lot of wattage. At noon we should have actually all 6 of them pulling wattage. The middle 2 at max. The edges hardly any, but they should get some. So that goes down to this battery. This battery will give us power. Transformer to step it down. So we should be ready to go. We have a little bit of juice left in our APC, but definitely have to wait. And the sun's getting ready to come up now. Kind of weird how further away from the sunset is lit before us. Because it hasn't loaded in the chunks, so the sun's shining directly on it.
Yeah.
Should have power in the base. We should have power. It doesn't look like we do. Oh, that's tracker. Yeah, for some reason we're not generating power. Why are we not generating power? Power going into the battery. Power is being stopped at the transformer. It says it's on, but it says it's unpowered.
Was it placed the right way? I think there was 2 transformer variants, or for a small transformer. What does power potential say on the battery output line?
500 kilowatts
Yeah,
or 50 kilowatts. I mean, it's obviously we're generating 1.3.
Well,
Battery is charging.
I was just wondering if we could bypass the transformer, but if that's 50 kilowatts, that'll blow the small lines.
Yeah, 50 kilowatts.
I wonder why that's not working then.
Oh, there it goes.
Would you use to get it to work?
No clue. I mean, I just picked it up and put it back down, but I already did that before. All right, I'm setting it for 4,500.
Well, I think the small wire can handle 5 kilowatts.
I read somewhere that it blows up at 4.8. Yeah, it's going to take a couple cycles for us to be good on power. This battery out here is drained completely. Wait a second. It says it's not working again.
We're still getting power in. Oh, might be just coming from the APC though.
I don't know if I like that transformer. That transformer's iffy. Okay. I figured out what's going on.
What's up?
The battery can't be drained. If the battery is drained, then it like trickles power, but it won't stop the power. If I stop the battery, or if I stop the transformer, the battery will start charging. If I turn the transformer on, the battery will start draining, and when the battery hits 0, the transformer shuts off, but the battery doesn't charge at that point. That's a bug, because I don't think the other transformer definitely didn't do that.
Well, we'd have to leave the base eventually, so.
Yeah, I mean, I say we pressurize the entire thing. Nothing but pollutants. We need CO2 anyhow. Yep, we're making a fabricator. slowest process ever. I mean, can I get any slower?
No, I think this is the slowest thing that to make.
But once we get that up, actually, it will get rid of all 3 of these machines. That'd be nice.
So this is going to be the fabricator room,
I don't know.
fabricator furnace.
Not furnace. Furnace is going to be a separate building.
We should punch out a hole for the furnace then. Where are we gonna put the furnace?
It'd be on this side, behind the electronic bench.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Well, let's put the fabricator in here at least.
I planned on it. Probably going to put it in this corner over here.
Okay. The furnace output, we'll do a chute and we'll run it through the floor back to here. Back to this building. I think that's a good plan.
Yeah, as long as the chute doesn't get clogged like it's been.
How's it
I don't
going?
know. As long as we don't throw a stacker on it, I think we'll be fine. Because there's one that's just an exit port.
Yeah.
I guess I could build a couple extra pipe for them.
He doesn't need pipe, he needs hydroponics.
That too, but we need one more pipe.
Didn't we start with hydroponics? We should have one.
Probably.
I thought they'd give us one to start.
Woohoo! Got a fabricator.
Does it work?
Good.
You gonna tear down the other machines or you gonna leave them?
I'm gonna tear them all down except for the...
Electronics printer?
Yeah, that way we can build 2 sets of cable if need be.
Oh yeah, my welder's underground somewhere. Under this block? Did Nemesis ever get his welder out?
No. There's actually a way to get down.
I kinda don't wanna know why.
So, yes. Caught everything on fire. Do not use your jetpack down there.
Why?
Because there's tons of volatiles and oxide down there.
Where'd my welder go? How do I get out if I don't use my other? Is it in here? No. There's just a crate full of crap. Oh, it's up there. Welding torch. Now light it by this box. Would Nemesis be mad? Nope, it's daytime, right when I pull my welder out. Oh well, if I go inside it should be fine. I think. What's the electronics printer doing? Anything useful?
Nope.
Then it's emptying itself.
It won't all eject out of the chute. Really, it's really weird. It will eject everything but like a couple items.
Well, it's all out now.
How's it going?
Good.
We have a fabricator now.
Blew up the base.
Somebody may have used their jetpack in the cave downstairs.
Well, as long as they didn't fly near my big box of frozen stuff that I was keeping down there.
I threw that into the lava layer. I said, screw it, we don't need this crap.
So what have you really been doing?
Mining. They changed the colors of the ore. Yeah, iron is now yellow. Just let you know. Look
Brown
kind of like
yellow.
a dingy gold.
Yeah, I saw the patch notes.
You dropped
Also,
that
the,
fabricator down.
the logic stuff with the solar panels have changed, so that solar setup that won't work. We'll have to wait till it's updated.
Ah, shoot. Actually,
Make sure we can get around it, and
yeah, we gotta. If we build a door there, it's not gonna work.
So what's this going to be then?
that's gonna be the furnace room. Nope, goodbye power.
Already?
I think it's because oh no.
No, it's because we're not producing more than we're taking in.
Because we're charging a battery.
Yeah. Yeah, I just turned the transformer down to 1200 watts, and now it magically works. So no, they haven't fixed that.
Actually, I will wait until you place the fabricator to the wiring. Your light's on, Kay.
I'm gonna put the fabricator back here.
Where? Oh, in the corner there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this set up. We'll be right back. And we're back and we have our fabricator. Oh, shoot. We should have made a conveyor real quick.
Why?
So they don't go in that corner.
Doesn't matter that much. Are we doing a...
Construction kit?
How are we doing
Conveyors.
this? Are we doing a gap space, or are we just going straight in? Just straight in.
For the furnace room?
Yeah.
I think we should do airlock, space, airlock.
I don't think we need an airlock. Maybe a
That's what-
blast door, but not an airlock.
I'm just saying so that if there is a fire in there, we can enter in there without having to
Well, now that it's a separate room and not a basement below it, even if the furnace room does go up, it won't take anything else but the furnace room with it. But it's not usually the furnace room that sets on fire, though. It's usually the rest of the base that sets on fire.
That's only because we haven't used the furnace room very much. Just wait, I'll burn it down.
You're a terrible person.
I tried explaining how the furnace works, and you went, I'm not going to deal with that.
Sounds too complicated for me.
You gonna start welding crap, Kay? Oh, we're out of power.
We gotta get our solar panel situation.
Why are we not making more solar panels?
Somebody wants to make iron frames.
Oh, you didn't remind me about the solar panel issue. I thought, hey, we need a furnace. Let's get a furnace room going.
We don't really need a furnace room. I put the furnace outside the base and threw oxide and volatiles in and just smelted like that for the first run.
I mean, that works, but where's the consumables box? Is it out here still? Blue spray paint. I'm gonna paint all the hydroponics pipes blue so that we know it's water. Or that's what's supposed to be in there.
I mean, nitro.
A better way of doing it is pull up the pipes and paint a stack of pipes blue, because then you'll only use one go of spray paint and you'll just have a stack of blue pipe.
Well, I've already painted them all blue. But next time, I will do so.
You can also do that with cable as well.
Yeah, I know I can do it with cable. I've done it with cable. And I know I could do it with pipes. I just, quite honestly, didn't want to pull them all up.
You just thought you'd waste all that spray paint instead.
Spray paint's cheap. What are you talking about?
Not when you don't have any iron.
We have over 300 grams of iron right now.
Which is probably already all spoken for.
Yeah,
440.
I mean,
Iron frame uses what, 2?
4.
For
So we'll
So
have about
60.
150 left.
See, we've got enough for spray paint. I can make a spray paint.
then we'll need a load of iron sheets to build the room. So all that iron's probably already spoken for.
Yeah, it is.
And then we need a load of pipes to pipe the room.
We got 1 stack. You shouldn't need any more.
We don't need any pipes at the moment because we've not even got tanks at the moment to run pipe from or to. So at the moment, no, we just throw volatile and oxide in. Once we make more steel, so we can make some of those bigger tanks and actually get a gas storage set up.
You said we have iron sheets, okay?
Like 40.
Stupid welder bug.